Looks like 18 to 24 governorship candidates for different political parties for inside the but we will not bring all of the constituents here. But today, we will bring part of them come, they still need to come begin the year, which is what for do on that September 24th. Okay, for my first on my left is the man who come from YPP, named Collins Bakare. Collins, good evening. Good evening. Okay, I don't see face before for inside this program. St. Moses Musole in a one APC shifted. Moses, good evening. Good evening. Okay, if you watch well for part of the Waka local government and even Edo, and if you see for most of very prominent face on social media, Sosa where chief president to the Waka local government and media guru for inside the state. Sosa into na PDP store. Sosa, good evening.
My brother, good evening. Our people for us, my good evening.
Okay, look at stuff from you, Collins. Governorship election will start. When you see which how the campaign will take place, the way the campaign will work out, which will be the issue which you see you go fund how to this campaign.
Well, again, let me greet Edo Light and also salute Independent TV for giving me this opportunity to be part of this discussion. Of course, there are a whole lot of factors that I know say will affect campaign for Edo State. Of course, before campaign, there are a whole bunch of issues also where they happen, they come, either from the ruling party in the state, and more also, there are a whole lot of activities. One of them, I believe, say there is one of the prominent one. There's that disunity, because Bible said a house that is divided against itself cannot stand. I think that is one factor that we political parties will also be looking out for. At least we also see that in terms of working, the capacity of work so far, our governor does he try, don't do his best, but we believe say we can also do more to waiting he don't do. He don't try his best. And we know say the best is not always enough. It's not always enough. And we also believe say nobody has it all. And there are individuals that also have the requisite knowledge and capacity to build on what Mr. Governor has done so far. Because there is nobody who come life who never contribute to life. So that is why we will say Mr. Obaseki, he don't do it own and he's about to leave. That is one area where we don't see. And I think as we continue in the discussion, there are a whole lot of factors that we are going to be looking out for in this discussion. But just as an intro, I want to leave it here. Thank you.
Yeah, my brother. This campaign, which area if you see people will really pay attention to from the kind of things, what are the issues? Like my brother talked just now, he said the issues now with the unity and other factor like capacity of how to do what you fit do. Me, I see, in addition to all that, I see say this election will be about us, Edo people. Wetin we want. Who go fit affect our lives? Who not go tell us story? Say na so Abuja no give a road, na so na federal government road, na so na state government road. We want somebody who will take responsibility. Who will say na me fail, na me succeed. Everything will happen to me, na me. And that one I will choose because you don't see a lot of governments don't come before. Some will come talk say na this one, na that one. Now this one cost we don't want stories again. We want to be part and parcel of where they happen. If na Abuja they happen, if na Abuja they help everybody, no go join Abuja. If na Benin they help everybody, no join Benin. Anyone will help us affect our lives, our individual life. So we go customer infrastructure. That one I Maslow for book talk say be the first infrastructure. If we never fit chop well, then we no fit look at anything wey dey happen, whether na fiber optic, abi na one thing or that big English. They will speak or MOU or all these kind of many things. We want to see how government will affect our papa go finish, how government go fit affect our mama for Benin City, how government go fit affect someone wey dey Ewo, how government fit affect someone wey dey Benebode, Somowika, or one anywhere e dey for Edo State. So you go fit feel government in your place, not government excuses. Those things are what will form the basis of our evaluation and of our voting in this election. I will talk later as we don dey progress.
Oh, my brother. I don't listen to two of them. But I want to commend my brother way near you. Where people input them in proper perspective. You say Obaseki don't do well. And that one I'm waiting everybody know because it dey clear and it dey very glaring. Say governor don't do well. But there is not a need to sustain those existential reforms where governor don't establish. But not be just sustain and build more. I ain't tell open statement. So there's a need to build more. So the campaign not go day, our campaign not go build, we not build our campaign on insults and castigations and mudslinging as you tell open your statement just now. So we go build them on waiting the ground. Reforms, civil and public service reforms, with the ground. We go build them on party politics. Then we go build them on human capacity development with the ground. We go build them on educational reforms where governor don't establish, where we say, as me and you they talk, so our children from anywhere in the world, they can learn in Benin. Then we go also build them on unity. There is no family where small disagreements, not there. Even as we dey here, so 4 of us we dey here, so it gets waiting go stop now. You'll see and say interest don't they playing. So there is no place where small disagreement, not there. But it is not enough to not capitalize on those ones, say, now these ones go make this person lose, now go make this person lose. At the end of the day, there is always a mechanism to reunite everybody, to ensure so everybody come together to forge ahead for the major cause. Because though for September, though 2024, a major cause. To us, it is sacrosanct. To us, we dey our party, our umbrella, PDP. It is sacrosanct. And the people where we don't put forward, I swear, Udalo, Osaodionge, where our party don't put forward. These ones now people we get capacity, competence, character. People we get records of achievements. Where be say anywhere you mention their names, you go easily see what they don't use their hands and their head to do for their people, for the respective places where they for don't serve. I swear Udalo don't be chairman for here, and there. He don't do chairman for Sterling. He don't do chairman for Nigeria Breweries. He don't do chairman for Okomu. He don't do chairman for a founding partner for Banwo and Igodalo. If you count Lord Chambers for Nigeria between 1st and 10, you'll see Banwo and Igodalo for inside. That's why Igodalo is a founding partner, a principal founder of Banwo and Igodalo. Osaodionge has been a commissioner in this state. When Oshomole be governor, most of the roads where Oshomole do, where we appreciate, we not the, you understand, we not the same things one don't do. Most of those roads now, Osaodionge, then built them because he was commissioner for works. From there, he become chief of staff. He also opened the doors. This one a person where he door not they close. The office door and the house door, they're not they close. So now person where get human sympathy, person where go fee follow you, go solve, waiting be the issues where you they bring before and is listening. These are leaders who know their onions. They have been in the system. They understand the policy programs of this administration. And if you look the men with difference, across party line now, the people will understand the policy program of this administration, so we get the capacity and character to sustain waiting with a lookout for so or waiting day. So now 2 of them. Person wey just they come, we never participate for this administration. You not go expect them to understand now. As ITV be now, you not go expect say, I where go know the policy programs of ITV, except that they work inside. And even if you employ me today, I go need some time to learn the ropes. So these are men that have understood, they have learned the ropes. They understand the ropes. Aswa Igodalo understand the ropes. He has been there when Oshomole was governor. Aswa Igodalo was a member of the Oshomole's economic team, while Obaseki was chairman of that team. Oge was vice chairman of that team. So when Obaseki became governor, Aswa Igodalo come be chairman of the team.
I said, oh, so Adionge can be secretary of that team. So the economic thing can now metamorphose into Alagodao. So Alagodao now will be a system where we tell they open up a door to foreign and local investors to buy in. And you go see the different results where Alagodao don't they produce, including Osiomo, including ethanol for Ikobaha, including a modular refinery for everywhere, including education. So I think there is a need to sustain these ideas while sustaining them, building on them for a greater Edo.
Well, he's entitled to his opinion. Even while I commend what Mr. Governor has done so far, that is not to say that it is an Eldorado for Edo light. Say we don't see a finish. Say we don't. You know, before the governor come on board, we were promised that Edo will become like Dubai. Edo will become Little London, and all promises and all whatnot. And again, I commended Mr. Governor not for anything, but for his effort and laying certain foundations. But again, we believe in the Young Progressive Party because one of the things that initiated and necessitated Young Progressive Party is a party that has to do with inclusive governance, government for the ordinary adult, for the ordinary, citizen. It's not government for the politicians, not government for cartel, not government for, for the elites alone, but to the least adult light. If you ask me, all the policies where governor, everything where they don't initiate and everything where my brother do at my just now, how is he affecting directly? What impact has it had on the ordinary adult life in the village, in the local street, and all, in all look and crannies of Edo State? So, I can tell you for free, sir.
How your candidate brought in to make to reach those people where you talk to?
Yes, our candidate.
Correct those things where you talk to?
Yes, our candidate. First, one thing we know, they say, our candidate is fully ready. Before now, our candidate is one person that have been in business, and he has a proven record. He's an academician, and he's in the person of Paulo Kubowa Owohan. And we all know that in this state, if you are a young entrepreneur, you know how challenging Nigeria is, and of course, you know how our economy is biting. So for you to establish a business in an unfriendly environment and yet you grow, because the government will always initiate policy that will favor their cause, not the ordinary Edo. And this is a person that has grown from zero, from nothing to become something. And I think the Bible will say, he that is faithful in little will be faithful in much. We can clamor to say that Aswin Godalo this, Aswin Godalo that, or Baseki here, or Baseki there, is because he had opportunity. And we also know that when given the opportunity, there are policies, plans, and programs that have been put on ground to be able to strive in agriculture, in science and technology, in infrastructure, security, and in health, and all facets of economy, and even what will increase our GDP as a state. All the plans are already on ground. I think apart from just saying that, we as Young Progressive Party, we are not about who has it all. We are about the intellectual prowess, somebody that has the competence to drive the cause of Edo, who believes in the aspiration, the vision of the party itself. And that is where Paul came in, Paul Owohan. And as I speak to you, sir, before our primary, there have been some level of reach out to Young Progressive Party to be able to hijack the system and later on, have that one or that agreement of selling out and all that. We didn't do that. We played by the rule, and as a result, that was what brought the emergence of Paul Owohan. And we believe that with Young Progressive Party, Edo is going to be a better place, not just for the elite, but for the middle class and for the ordinary Edo.
You believe in the stomach infrastructure?
Sir, stomach infrastructure, if you put them in a relative term when it comes to universality, universal situation, then I believe in it. Because nobody can live without stomach. You cannot live without you not eat. So when we talk about stomach infrastructure, it's not in the context of, say, corruption. It's not in the context of, say, racketeering or what have you. It's in the belief that every Edo-lite, we have sufficiency. We live in sufficiency, and then we have more than enough. That is, we should not have a government that will bring about stiff policies to put the people in hunger. That is just it. So when you look at, depending on the area you want to look at it, when you talk about stomach infrastructure, when you relate it to the existing political parties, that, for instance, they are more like a Siamese twin when it comes to political history, the morbid situation of our political history. You cannot remove PDP from APC. Neither can you distance APC from PDP. They have all eaten from the same plate, and they've always had a semblance of, in the operations, as it were. Even in the governor we are talking about now, is a decamping from APC to PDP. And today now, we are not talking about my brother here now. It could be venting his own what have you against the APC. But they are all together. The only neutral party here that I think those should trust with their vote in this 2024, it should be Young Progressive Party. Because it's a party that reflects. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm sorry.
you are going to find it.
When since I talk, they listen to
I don't laugh. I don't really agree with that. But they very brilliant. I'm very brilliant guy. You see, sometimes if you to the lie, or they not the lie, they talk with not too correct. You know, they use too much. Not correct. Some not correct. Some not correct. But let me start from with my brother talk. They say Siamese twins, Labour and APC and PDP. Even his own party, now since Siamese, the man with the contest for the governor, he fed the PDP.
That's not true. It's my governor?
Yes, your candidate.
No.
Let's leave all that discussion.
That's,
it was in PDP because
no.
You know that one.
No.
He don't work for PDP.
He was in Labour before.
He gone for Labour, PDP before he can go Labour.
No. He's not an astute politician.
Now, popular person. Now, you know, now a very good friend. He done the PDP before in 2016. And in 2012, yes, now he was in PDP. He worked for PDP that time. He can't now move to Labour.
He only worked as a consultant to Yamu.
Political consultant.
No, you know when you have this thing, when you have this luminous idea, you will always be consulted. It's just as I be. If I'm an engineer and government need my services, they consult me. And I present my this.
Okay, let us give that matter. Let us
politician.
The other thing we talk about the universality of the stomach infrastructure. You don't
Yes.
speak English.
Yes.
Life start from you. If you not take care of your stomach, you will lie down. Yeah. Matter of time, you lie down. Either you die or you sick. So a government will take care of the people. We will feel affect the price of rice. When I say stomach infrastructure, I think and well. If you go market now, the price of rice for our federal government, give them every state government money to reduce price of their goods. For Lagos, they reduce. But our Edo state, 13 and I buy fuel, they move for, which is a good thing. But that will not really affect people directly. I say the government will bring corner. We will affect people's lives. If you go market, if you buy rice, if you buy food, when you don't solve food problem, you can't think about your security. You can't solve security problem. You can't think about your transportation. Think about healthcare. Think about education. These are all needs. They get hierarchy. Now, our plan, when APC take over, because we will take over. Because in 20 yes, we will take over. In the last election, we bring our beloved governor, our governor will become also. We seen a talk back. Make complete. We liked him at that time. We say make it complete. We say make complete and talk back. But now, I don't say I say talk back. He has to go. Why? Because they don't say the government don't affect him. Talk back in this time, he has to go because he don't come. We don't see the best for 8 years. He couldn't give us stories in Abuja. He not affect us because that is why our roads so now for
infrastructure.
The road for Edo State now. Go to Port Harcourt. Go to even River State. When person just connect today, they fight to they do federal government roads. They carry the bill. Now so things one you will return now. They will sign and you will pay. Our own, he leave the Benin Asian roads to Auchi Road. He leave am in the Palo State. For all these years, now, he will go right there. He go carry money, do signboard, federal government road. That's a very bad thing. But yes, they use federal government, they collect tax on those roads. And yes, government will pay the money for the roads. That's very bad. We take responsibility. We don't want that kind of excuse again. We want to join federal government so that we will get the federal government benefits. We will get the governor where they compassionate. You talk about competence. Every one of them, to be fair, all of them are competent. Anybody will come out, say one for government party. The party to throw you out. They throw the competent person. One. Two, they throw somebody with charisma. You don't find a way to play with them. They throw every good thing. But what we need in addition to all this is compassion. To get the motivation to do something. I'm not if you go school, my children will go school. That kind of mother, if you can go university, become doctor, become lawyer, become any important thing you want to become, engineer like my brother too. I not go school, my pikin must do one. You need a compassionate person, not the one who say, who be that one? Why are they going to school? They should not go to school. Close Ekpoma, increase their school fees. Make it. Our government started by saying education, Ekpoma money, it go reduce that to less than 50,000 naira. That is a governor. That is the way we want to see. Not be a governor, we go say the poor man cannot go to school. The small school we have totally put, make go take go school, he say it raise and go up. It reduce subvention. Education is not a source of revenue for governor. For government, it's not an IGRA. Yeah. I stayed Germany for a long time to know that education is a service. You don't have to collect money from you collect money from taxpayers. Take fund education because when they go to school, when they finish school, they will come back and serve you. It's only a foolish governor that's a capitalist driven. So, not a foolish government. A foolish government. Okay, I don't refute that one. It's only a government who not they sensitive. Now go feel say they expect revenue, IGRA from education. A sensitive government like Bewolo, where they come so. In talk say education, it go carry money for taxpayers. They will pay that tax, they will take sponsor you, take go school. How they put it down go work? Your own papa with the Abuja don't institute a called student loan. From going forward from this month, we enter from May, they go so. From May, you can go to school, you don't get money, your parents don't get money, you go school, you go apply for loans, you get money, you go school like a job abroad because you want me to go school. This man talks say he will do that one for education, for health. He talks say he will give us affordable and accessible healthcare. No be MOU, no be story. When we say you not fit, you go hospital, you not fit enter hospital. We get hospital for Benin now. We get very beautiful hospital. Thanks to the government of Antanso Shomole and our government come complete the project finish. We get, but you and me not fit go that hospital. Some people don't carry reach there, they'll come back and say no, they're not going to die at home because they die there, many bills. It's too expensive. You don't have to have too expensive healthcare. The people now they build their tax, now they build them. We all they suffer, they build that place. Now the government they print money now, we they pay taxes. We pay taxes, you build that place, we don't feel enter there. That is immoral. We don't want that. Our government say, AG, he say no want that. He want health to be affordable. Yeah, you feel pay. To be accessible. You can go there with just a few identification, then you can pay later. That's the second point we want to do. For security, the guy is not just talking. They gather money together before he becomes senator. They gather money, they donate to stop the crisis for Esaland. When he was in Esaland, he makes sure that he gives vehicles, security vehicles. Some they stop. He talks when he become governor. He go end kidnapping in the state. He go feed do am. Because Abacha talk say, if all those kind of crime continue for more than 24 hours, government hand inside. If government ready to fight crime will stop. Yes. Then number 3, for youth, we get plans for young people in government. In fact, if they continue the cabinet now young people you go see everywhere, where they hungry to perform. Young people where they hungry to change their community. Where you want hungry to tell this government make back so we can have our own government of Edo people run by Edo for Edo in Edo's interest, not for Lagos interest or for some other interest we don't know. Then you talk about continuity. My brother talked some things and my brother agreed with and said Obaseki don't try. The last time I called this program, I talked to Obaseki don't get up to 45%. I not talk am. I will repeat am. Yes, they don't do well. Even the clock will not correct. And when not the work at all. 2 times a day, you still correct. The government must do something. I'm not going to praise my wife, say because he sweep in the morning, he don't try. Because he cook for me, he don't try. That one I marry him to do. You employ the governor for 8 years, maybe change the state. You don't manage to do 1 or 2 things. So you just dey. But he never try commensurate to what we give him or no we give him. I give my wife 2 million make go market. He come back, give me 1 bag of rice. I no go dey congratulate her now. I was gonna say, you try, you go market at least, or we no go even go market. But this for 1 bag. Next time I no give you that money. I'll go buy bag, go give you. That's what we are telling the government. Next time, you don't go one time again because you don't try. Do some small things. The good thing we do, that educational reforms, those small reforms, those are the best wey we say we dey appreciate. Those good ones, we no go throway am. Our government talk say we go continue the good ones. We will look all of them with our binoculars, big glasses. This one is good. Okay, now our people now advise that time wey we dey with us. Now you do this one, okay, e good. We go continue this one. Don't worry bad. We will find the way we will stay arrange am, may no go affect, because we dey always dey look the impact, the environmental impact, the social impact. We go assess am, say if we discontinue, how e go take affect society, how e go take affect the environment, all those many things. If you no go affect anything, you go throw am like a bad habit. So another thing wey we go do, empowerment. Our people need to be empowered. Those people wey get brain, wey dey write computer. This man try, this one wey dey comot so, wey we dey drive, wey we dey ask to comot after this tenure expire so. This one, the good thing we do by training our young people, we go empower the people we train. We train some people. They use computer. I get some of them. When they come work in my office, you train them finish it, so when they go outside, you need to empower them. You call all of them, you go train. You go empower them. When you never train, you train them. You continue continuous training, and we do empowerment. That's what we want to do. And above all, wetin my brother take start say unity. You know, say the other party, if they divide the whole party wey just carry one party now, you know, party that is my brother party. E own PDP now, PDP just divide. They are so they be like 4 parties. One deputy dey one side, Obi dey one side, he dey one side. Even your own house wey don dey cry now say they get a day, they dey one side. 4 party, one party. You don't want disunity. You want to unite Edo State. You want the person will say you fit go meet even the so-called enemy opponent. You go drag them together. You say we are one Edo. We will stand together as Edo people. That party we want. And that person every Monday, a man will start from grass, grow is going to grace. Not the way they up, they look condescendingly. You know, now that one, they look up. Born for up now. You know I take this now. The first permanent secretary, that born up. Okay. You know, say, get a day. You don't go speak in language. Now we cannot learn that because you look and say our language too local. You know, let me go and learn. We are looking for you now. Leave us alone.
Who don't speak in language? That affect.
No, I don't say it affects. Why? If an adult at that age, at over 60, you cannot speak your language and you have lived in your land for at least 15 years.
But you say it's up, so I thought
I tell you 15 years. He come. Now my brother talk him. He say he work for Shomole. Shomole was left here. You know how many years ago he don't live here? Nearly 16 years. Yeah. So he don't work from that time to date. Yeah, you have been here. You have the chance to learn. Me, I was born here. I don't be Benin. I speak Benin. Maybe past my Asian language. I go learn. I not been learning Asian before. I did 2000. I was that president of association. They come to me say I can't speak my language. They want to teach me. I come beg. They give me 1 year. 1 year. They had the right. I mean, from the association, they were able to do association. They say because I don't speak my language, you know, if you continue as a president, I beg them. They give me 1 year, and I begin to learn the language. Today, I speak the language very well. I can communicate to more people in Asia. I can communicate to Benin. I can speak German. I speak German like 10 years. I speak German. My German can't even better pass than English today. Because you must learn the language of the place where you stay.
But if that factor when we talk about that, maybe people are passing because you also consider the also elect for that factor. When he be governor, he will be governor for Asian people.
He could be governor for Asian people. Yes, he could be governor for Benin people. He could be governor for Isako people. He could be governor for one people. He could be governor for the people. He must speak one of our language. If you not speak one of our language, you not join us. It's not they put water for man talk that matter. You not join us. If you don't speak our language, if I don't speak your language, I did with you for 16 years plus X. Something is wrong with either me or you or your language.
Okay. Yeah.
My brotder.
When you start talking unity.
Yes.
If just
I don't know when they are candidates till they talk all these things when they talk, because we know they hear them they talk. We never they hear them.
We get our manifesto.
Wait now, okay. I don't know so that I don't get, because since we're in the Senate now for more than a year, he never really released any manifesto. We don't know what's in London. But on the issue of unity, as you have asked, the PDP is the most united party. It's an organized party. And if you also talk of popular participation, our deputy governor, Marvelous, is just about 38 years. So I don't know how young a number 2 man can be. So if the governor could open that space In fact, this is the government where don't open the space for youth participation and women participation since 1999. Now, in this Obaseki-led administration, if you check the array of our commissioners, a vast majority of them are young people. The commissioner for roads and bridges is a young man. The commissioner for digital economy is a young man. The commissioner for mines and steel is a young man. The commissioner for housing and urban development is a young lady. So these are young persons with bright minds, where they contribute extensively to the growth and development of this administration. And are those ideas we want to sustain. So unity, people feel they aggrieved. It's natural for people to be aggrieved. His own party is not exempted for aggrieved political players. So if person they find something, they not see that thing, he has a tendency to be angry. And once opponents don't see, say this person don't vex, they can capitalize on that person and begin to build on him. So you cannot say that there is disunity here while your party is not exempted. Even your leader. So there are certain things we will not want to say here. But basically, person goes think say people like my brother St. Michael.
St. Moses.
St. Moses. If you talk about your party, you go try their result because what you do achieve since the last 1 year where you did where your party they power. When your party enter power, the price of fuel today, a liter of fuel today, was not the same before your party came in. How much be bag of rice today? Enter our market for town today. And there you go know say things they 3 times more expensive than it were before this administration came in. You dey talk of Ambrose Ali. When last you hear say Ambrose Ali go on strike? When last you hear say lecturers for Ambrose Ali that they protest say they not pay them salaries? Not be 9 o'clock we take start this program so for night. Back in the day, could we leave our homes at this time to come? I am coming all the way from Saple Road. After this event, I have to go back. Waiting make me get the confidence to come. Now security where Obaseki don't put in place. You get conventional security, police, DSS, army, then you get non-conventional. You get our vigilante. There is hardly a street where you go enter for Benin today or Edo State today where you now see at least one uniform man. That is something that must be commended. One uniform. As I come just now, I see people for 7up here. Where on they go? I go at TV, I get interview. Okay, where don't. So like that. So between when we are from the come reach here, I pass at least 3 or 4 roadblocks. So it shows that the government is serious in securing the lives and properties of Edo people. Just today, you don't hear the big news today. Obaseki don't increase minimum wage, don't jack them up to 70,000. How many states for this country? From 40,000. Even the 40,000 where Obaseki jack them up from, how many states they pay them? Not be your governor for Kogi, not being paid children's school fees go reach 2031. 2031 where we never reach. Somebody, a governor don't already pay his children's school fees go reach 2031. And he has 80 billion naira scandal for where he carry for neck. You dare hear the talk of APC. You should have listen to me. Listen. You should. I even expect my brother St. Moses today ashamed to come here and talk about it. Which Edo person need APC for here? What did APC want to do? We are satisfied with what we have. Obaseki has done well in terms of opening the space for popular participation. Back in the day, if you're not there connected with one big man for Benin or for Edo, you know if you get political appointments, you know if you get some jobs. But today, once you get it, once you get ideas, you get things to deliver, then call you for interview, you are able to convince the panel, you get your job and you start to do your job. Today, from May 1, civil servants will be receiving 70,000 MB our minimum wage. And you don't even talk, say, once government on May 1st make their statement, federal government, and if they do wetin they commendable, he go still review that one where he don't do today. Because he has said that on May 1st, during his May 1st speech, a lot of things where they inside that 70,000 will be revealed. So which government for Nigeria? Check him now, Ima. Is Obaseki not the most worker-friendly governor in Nigeria? Which governor for Nigeria they paid for 40,000 naira minimum wage for a country? Not be APC governor, not pay 40 months for somewhere for Nigeria. An APC governor owing workers 40,000 naira, 40 months salary. Today now he don't come out for office, but he still the government has, because he ensures say he put his brother for governor to protect him. Despite all the excesses we perform for government. So I expect you to be reserved. Not before Edo. APC never even reached that level for Edo to come and talk. Say, what do you want to take over? You want to take us back? Except you want to take us back. That's the only way you can take over, because you obviously can't take us forward. We have been here since 2016, and look at what we have achieved. Look at education. Look at what we have done in education. Now, see the local government reforms where Obaseki don institute. Today, local governments can work. Now we know say local governments they fit work. You dey see wetin we dey do for Ikpoba-Oha. Every week, there's hardly a week since Osayende come in September last year, when market women now they get market money to support them. Now free of charge, not be loan. Where Osayende is also distributing transformers across the local government area. Between September and now, he has graded and sanfeed over 400 roads. He's paying salaries as at when due. He's expanding the frontiers for cross-cultural development. The one person you come here, they tell me, say, you want to take over. What do you want to take over? We dey find people. We have been able to put forward people that can build on existing reforms, existing policies and programs. They will build on it. They will sustain the ones that we have. There's somebody they call here, they tell me, say, you want to take over. You want to take over Osiomo? You want to take over education reform? You want to take over civil and public service reforms? You want to take over electoral reforms? What do you want to take over now? What do you want to take over? You go tell me, say, see, this one I'm waiting, we never do. Is it the transportation where you they talk? Not be since last year we they do free transportation for Edo under our Obaseki's government.
But you say we will not use
waiting we not use. You say we use and buy fuel. Waiting you supposed to buy fuel. Government they produce fuel. Obaseki they produce fuel. In the hungry, he's always talking about stomach infrastructure. My brother made the point on universality. He's talking about political stomach infrastructure. That's what he's talking about, because that's what they are used to. Sorry, that's what they are used to. So when you come here, they want pen some ideas. You are not talking. Now intellectuals, what is stomach infrastructure? Stomach infrastructure now, people, they government, them chop, politicians chop, citizens not see food eat. That's his own definition of stomach infrastructure. That is your own definition of stomach infrastructure. You understand? Oh, let's take it easy, so that we don't embarrass ourselves for public forum.
Calm down.
You understand?
You go talk scotoma or something like that. What you see your eye, your mind, you see for your eye sometimes. You see in reality. If they talks about stomach infrastructure, say now to clear money, now you understand that in the government, and what the government they do.
No, that's what you are advancing. I said that what you they advance that. You understand?
I said the price of rice. Price of tomato.
What's the price of rice today?
Price of
under your government.
Not
listen,
my government. My government, not the government.
SME, listen. Under your government.
In Edo State should change.
Under your government, what is the price of rice?
If Edo State cannot change it now, why you want me now?
Under your government, what is the price of rice?
We are reducing the price of rice in our ABC states. Other states.
Which states are they reducing it? Reducing it. So what?
Don't stop that. No, come to
come easy now.
My brother, thank you very much for your point. First of all, you talk say whether I want to take Edo State back. Now I say yes. Because in one word, he talks yesterday. I've been at this morning, say, Obaseki, he do labor house. He name Adams Oshomole.
Not today, no?
Today, this morning.
Then he jacked up minimum wage.
Wait, now, that one, I will talk to that one. He call it Adams Oshomole. Why? Because that man a great man. The man now elevates consciousness of those people. Elevate the expectations of government. To the point where we did today, that if they struggle to see where you feel nearer, you know, feel that come put in name for your own project, where you do. Now that tells us that he like Oshomole. The road for Airport Road now Oshomole. The road for Benin where we see where solid, where you see the stand now Oshomole. And our APC. So and when he do better, you know, this guy do better 45%. He get away the APC. Now he can't come and go join those Baga party. Now he can't they confuse, he can't they cause for Allah, they can't they fight for. So now we need to take us back to APC of Oshomole. Thank God now Oshomole now been in first command. Now Oshomole now is time for him back. Now be the leader of the party in those states. Meaning that we are going back to the future of progress. You know, you want to go to the point of say sloganeering, Edo best, Edo shit, Edo east, Edo nonsense. Let's talk about how to make people happy and fulfilled.
Edo nonsense. Try to be Edo nonsense again. SME just a vex. What did they make you vex? You say, sorry, may I just got, you mentioned Oshomole. You get us a bit. He mentioned, my brother, I beg, wait, one second. My brother mentioned Oshomole just now. The same Oshomole where they campaign 2016. Who he talks will be the engine room of the administration success? I beg, Imameke, I ask you. Who Oshomole talks will be the engine room of his administration success? Not be Obaseki. Not be Obaseki. Where Oshomole they go from Edo North to Edo Central. Listen.
Whenever join the court.
Listen, which one the corrupt party? Which when Oshomole they campaign?
He did fantastically well.
When Oshomole they move campaign, because he was the leader of that campaign at that time, what was he always saying? The engine room of my administration's success, the engine room of my administration's gains is Godwin Obaseki. Okay, Godwin Obaseki. Please. Oh, you there at the top. Oshomole don't leave you behind.
Yes. Waiting at one top, he say, you know, say when two agency we don't master the act of how to racketeer, how to do some deals. When they argue, you will easily know, say these are masters of, of the game. And that is what we are experiencing. If I listen to my brother here, everywhere, Mr. Saint Michael, Saint Moses, each time they are attacking themselves, just opposing and opposing themselves and all that, it's just like a kettle calling a pot charcoal and all that. That is the obvious truth. Because before now, they've always worked together, they've been together, they've come across each other at one point in time. But waiting at one talk now be this. Let's grow to a point where we can separate politics, that's a platform, from the individual. Because if you look at, go back to your studies, I think Polycratus or John Salaburis of I think 1159, he made mention of I think physiology of the human body be compared with that of the state. Then when you look at the word of Plato, Plato used a word. He said the element of the person of a personality always prefigure the system of every state structure. It therefore means that the individuals matters a lot. Now, for me, if I want to evaluate the person of Obaseki, like I said, and nobody is disputing that.
Has done well.
He has done his own best. But we are saying that there are still much that needs to be done. And we also believe that there are young, vibrant people who are ready to, transform the system. And that is why you see the Young Progressive Party, we are just warming up and we are just like, exercising our strength. It's very important we take over, because as we speak now, whether you like it or not, even our politics in Edo as it were is going into alienation. It's going into extinction. Why? Because of the too many fight and that. How will you have a government that will be opposed to even a traditional institution? How will you have a government that does not respect the only tradition that we have? And here we are. How will you also have a government, or how will you have a party that will have a candidate that prefers a foreign language to a local language? And you want to defend that? You cannot defend it. You cannot carry a man that knows how to speak Arab to go and contest in a European nation, or to go to Great Britain. Nobody will answer it. For you to contest, you must understand the language. That is the fundamental. But Obama became a president of America, even if he was not an American, because he understood the nitty-gritty, holistically, how government runs, and he understands the language.
You join the language matter.
It's part of it. It's part of it. I cannot say my name is Omoregi and I cannot speak the language of Omoregi.
Where you have said though.
Where has said though? No, because it's very important. Okay.
When we advertise language, is it going to be a government of that language? Or
No.
My brother, it's not going to be a language. It's not going to be a government of that language. It's going to be a governor of the whole state. But now, the reason why he entered with this, we are traditional people. We feel dress the way we dress, but we have I'm from Ogbe. You understand me, sir? Now, there is nowhere we encourage my children not to learn the language. Because one of the first things this is to estray you, say you fulfill rule for Edo. Now, for you to speak the common language of Edo. And Edo is a major language in Edo State. Is after Edo, then you talk about Ishan and the rest. You understand? You cannot say Edo or Ishan that you are from. You cannot speak it. It does not add up, sir. Let's be factual. Let's be factual. That's the obvious truth. But for us, non-progressive parties, what I want to say is this: we are issue-based politicians. That is why we know
issue-based politicians. Okay, all right. Issue-based politicians. I go ask you a question. Excuse me.
That's what you are taking away. Issue-based politicians.
So, number for us, the program now UDUOTA will original from independent television. Will they take one short break? We'll come back. We will look at this issue-based politicians. UDUOTA means the heart of the matter. From this side of any part of the world when they watch the language where they speak. Now, Pidgin English, that will use on this program. And we discuss the Edo 2024. Of course, September 24, then they will do election for Edo State. And many political parties, they don't bring out their candidates. The PDP, the APC, the YPP, the NMPP, the ABGA, the ADC, they're plenty. But like I talked before when they start, all of them don't fit the studio. But today we get my brother Collins Bakare, yes, Moriki Bakare, yeah? Then my brother St. Moses Aronsele and Sosa Ewere. Before we go break, they talk about issue-based politics. So tell me, what is the issue-based politics we talk about?
Wow. First, for the governor to conceal a loan, say he come up with power, electricity, or sheer power. For a fabulous idea. Good idea, laudable. But if any government institute any policy or anything will go better, and that thing not be waiting to reach the commoner, it's not a good policy. Probably he has the idea, but he not fit drive am down to the ordinary Edo.
Like which one?
Like for instance, electricity today, sir. The government of the day, Oshiomhole Power, that instituted the Oshiomhole Power. I can tell you for free, there is no private house. If there is, it's going to be the elite. It's going to be the socialite. It's going to be the bourgeois that lives in the GROAs and what have you.
Okay, but we look the issue because federal government
is not friendly.
Yes, number one.
It's not friendly.
Yes, but federal government don't increase electricity and there be as they come now electricity tariff. Two, they don't remove electricity from exclusive lists. Come the other one, called concurrent list, and not just that. I think Enugu State don't begin to do electricity. One that state don't join am, and they say make all other states take over. You know if you say
Don't start on
you know if you say we need to pay for power.
Waiting, I tell you. I say for her to nurture that idea, it was a laudable idea for me.
Okay.
But where the dichotomy dey, where the space dey now, you say, you know, they reach the ordinary Edo. Me, I be ordinary man. I not be one rich man. You understand? But I cannot access it. I have my generator every day. Now 3,000 fuel. If I not buy this, I will buy fuel. And it's telling on me whether you like it or not. I will take it. It's going to add on to the business when I dey do. If I dey do something wey go pay me 5 naira, I go add 1 naira journal for me to be able to sustain. That is one angle. Even companies that are using it, by the grace of God, I'm privileged to run a company, but for security purpose, I will not say it. You understand? We were unable to even afford.
That's
Yes, as at 2 years ago.
because it's too dear.
Yes, it was too expensive. Okay. When federal government come, they do adjustment. Was it not just recently, as a result of hike in fuel and even globally, because of the war that is going on? You understand? It affected all across board. But a government that is sensitive will do everything to make sure he bring about succor to his people. So can I add one thing?
Just because of time.
One thing when I want also add, you see the issue of security, sir. Very good also. But do you know that these same vigilantes, as we speak today, they are being used to the advantage and to the oppression of the common Edolite. As I speak to you, you cannot drive from here to Ubo, where you know if you see anyone for road, is it that they will tell you or offer anything? If you want, I don't see, sir. No, I don't see. It don't happen to me. Not one, not twice. If they are well paid, now hungry, hello, sir. Now hunger, now make those people join. If they have something good enough for them, they will not be.
That means that your assumption is say they are not paying their well.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I beg 1 minute because time not there.
Might take from there. There are some things that we did about the security rights. That security.
Like which area?
That security. There's some improvement. Like that head junction. I always recommend that. Even though I really want to continue. We did that idea, they can improve on it. That's why we are coming to improve on it. That Ogagimi, we will feel lead them to commit crime. More crime. We will avoid it. Because now danger for future. If they enter crime, they're in trouble. That's number one. Number two, the situation in the country is hard. I also want to tell our people for us, say the country is hard. Maybe for Nigeria alone. Maybe they call the people for abroad. Maybe Canada, maybe Germany, maybe Crete. Maybe because they will come. He come here not to come repair our home, make our home. After this cry, you will smile. Nigeria will be better. The price don't they come down, fuel they come down, diesel they come down. That should be work. You could change and you want to join those states, make everything combined, so we get a better governance so that our government will affect our stomach. I know they apologize for that. It will affect our house, it will affect our security, it will affect our families, then it will affect our work.
Okay, that's sir. So you have the floor.
The waka don't start. We believe say
they say issue based.
Yes, of course, where we dey for Edo. In fact, I wish me even know say my brothers now I go dey here, the way that they talk about Obaseki achievements. I for just tell you say it might be like say I know if they come again because they appear to be very satisfied with what Obaseki nobody. But there is room. I said they appeared, but there is room for improvements. There is room for more. There is room to sustain reforms and build on it, and that's why we are here. So the people we have brought on board, Aswai Udalo and Osadion, they are professionals. These are well thoroughbred professionals who have they don't cut their teeth for their various professions. They understand where we are going, where we are coming from, and where we are. So for the good things where we the experience for Edo, in terms of security, in terms of civil service and public service reforms, all those things where they, in terms of education, in terms of health, everywhere today you go, you see primary health center. In terms of unity of Edo people, I do strongly believe that there is a need to sustain them. While sustaining them, we have been able to put forward men who will build upon them for better, for improvement, and and also to harness Edo people to ensure say we are able to forge ahead for a common cause. So we are ready, and by the grace of God, we will get there.
All right, before I salute everyone who join us the watch this evening. If next Monday we'll do again. We'll bring another discussion. Like I talk, the political parties they're plenty, and we'll bring all their party members they come for all the different discussions. My brother Bakare, my brother St. Moses, and I salute all of them. I think come from the houses this evening for inside this program. Next week Monday we'll do again. Until then, God bless Nigeria. Good night.